Hello everyone, welcome to How to Tech. And today we're going to be going over some Windows 11 notifications setting changes, how to disable it, how to edit it, how to tailor it to your needs. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel and throw the video a like and give a comment if you have any suggestions. It's the best way for the algorithm to direct more people to my videos. And we're going to be making a ton of Windows 11 videos with a lot more people transitioning from Windows 10 to Windows 11. I'll definitely be doing Windows 10 videos as well, just on stuff that I think is handy to know or things that you guys suggest would be helpful to have on the channel. So for notifications, we're going to go down here to the bottom right of the screen. We're going to right click and go to notification settings. So to completely disable them, they won't be saved anywhere or anything like that. You can disable them directly from here. From here, you can also just turn off the notification sound, so that ding that you'll get when you hear something. You can also show notifications on lock screen or disable this, so this will show notifications before you log in, enter your password or your PIN number. You can also I usually will turn this off because most people don't use VoIP or any sort of phone provider or calling on their personal computer. This is probably more helpful if you're using a work computer, which I know many of you guys are. So do not disturb. This won't actually turn the notifications off. This will just mute them and save them down here in the notifications bar. So that's helpful if you're going into a meeting or something like that. So turn on Do Not Disturb automatically. This is essentially a way to edit this Do Not Disturb feature. So you can make it a time frame. For instance, if you're going into a meeting, you know you have a meeting every day at a certain time. You can change these to weekdays essentially, and then that hour period that you have your meeting. You can also do this if you're working on your home machine, for instance, after 10 p.m. when you know you're going to be going to sleep if you leave your computer on all night. So this is very helpful. This is one of the most helpful ones, I think. If you like having your notifications on in general, but you are a gamer, which I definitely am, I will always turn these off because I hate being in the middle of a game. You're about to get into a fight if you're playing Call of Duty, and a notification comes up and it alt tabs your window. So this is super helpful for gamers in particular. This is similar, but if you're not necessarily playing a game, but you are working on something, maybe video editing, something for work, this is very helpful to not have notifications up when you're trying to concentrate on something for work. So set priority notifications. You can essentially remove or add applications here that you want to be notified about. This is getting down more into the granular settings. So you can remove, for instance, I'm never going to use this. I do use SnipTool, but I don't need notifications for it. But I will keep that enabled just because I use it for work quite a bit. Calling, that's more for if you have a phone account or a phone, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, something like that attached to your computer. So you can edit these settings to tailor it to how you want it to be for work items. So we'll go back really quick. And then down here towards the bottom, you can essentially turn notifications off for individual applications. So for instance, Slack, I use this computer for work occasionally. So what I'll usually want to do is keep Slack notifications on just in case I get notified for something work related. But let's see, Microsoft Store, I don't think I'm ever going to be needed. I don't need to be notified for most of these things here. So additional settings show the Windows welcome experience after updates and when signed in to show what's new and suggested. So if you haven't read the patch notes for an update or something along those lines, you can turn this off and you won't be notified of new features or things that have changed with updates. Suggest ways to get the most out of Windows and finish setting up this device. So this is similar to the above. In fact, all three of these are similar to just getting updates about how the operating system works and how updates have processed and what new features there are from the new updates. So that's pretty much it for the notifications. It's very similar to Windows 10, like we mentioned before, just a little bit different on the UI front. But it's pretty darn straightforward, and don't be afraid to tech because it's much easier than you think. Thank you guys for watching this video, and once again, if you haven't, subscribe please, and we will get you more videos out.